So I'm here today with Petra Gordon. Now, the first time I heard Petra speak, I knew at some point I was going to connect with this lady because she can speak. And if you go on her Facebook page, you'll see her speak live, and she is fire. So I think she has a lot to give to our community, and that's why I want to interview her today. So,
awesome.
Petra, I read about you. You're a radical change coach. You're
Yes.
a motivator. You're a speaker. And just tell me a little bit more about how you got into that, why you do what you do.
So when it comes to speaking, I've grew up in church, so I did a lot of teaching classes, ministering, did sermons, and presentations. And so I've always had this passion to really give life. Speak a word that will empower people, educate people, teach them something, mentor them. So it's always been something I've naturally done throughout my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why do you speak now then? Why did you extend that to motivating mostly women, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you do that now?
You know what? I got a sense that when I was speaking, something would shift in the atmosphere. And then when people would come back to me and say, you know what? Yeah, they would say, something you said resonated with me, or this impacted me, or you said something that helped me. And I thought, you know what? I need to continue to share this gift and help people so that if I can speak into their lives, help them with a life situation, give them some tools that will help them to reach whatever goal that they have for themselves, I want to do it. So when I started to feel an energy in the room and people came back to me and they're like, no, that really helped me. I'm like, you know what? I need to keep doing this. I do this because I love it, but there's people who need to hear your message and that need to be empowered. And that's really what motivates me to keep doing it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Now, I was reading your biography and you mentioned that you had gone to India to help women trapped in the sex trade.
Right.
That popped out at me, so just tell me a little more about that.
Sure. So 2011, I believe it was, we went as a small group of us on a mission trip to Calcutta. And we partnered with a church that was in there, and we were actually going into like the small homes, like their homes were pretty small, and we would minister to them. And these are women who had fled the sex trade, who were learning a trade, who were turning their lives around, and it was just so empowering to be a part of that experience. So we were going in there speaking into their lives. They welcomed us into their home and was really sharing about their testimony of how they were trapped in a cycle of abuse, and now they're able to learn the trade and share and just live a healthier, better life. So it was a life-changing experience, let me just tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you done anything following up at all with that? Do you plan on going back to India?
I would love to go back to India. I haven't gone back, but I would love, because we did some great work with the orphans, we did some great work with the women, and stuff like that fire me up to really be able to partner alongside with another organization and again help empower lives.
Okay, and that sounds like your resonating message: empowering lives, motivating. Awesome.
Absolutely.
How do you improve yourself as a speaker?
Yeah. You know what? My biggest tip to anyone that wants to speak is you just have to do it. You have to get behind. For me, I do a lot of Facebook Lives, and I just feel the fear and keep going. And so I just know that there is something that I have to share that can resonate with somebody. So I take the focus off myself and put it on who can I help. And so it's really being able to use those opportunities, Facebook Lives, you may do like a little workshop, you may do like a little conference or whatever the case might be. Look for opportunities, and it doesn't always have to be paid. You want to share value, and it's all about adding value. So know that you have a message, know that you have something that can help solve a problem, that can help somebody with whatever issue. Use the platforms, and there's a lot of free platforms to give value and continue to just practice. It's not going to be perfect. You may stutter a bit, you may mumble around with your words,
I've done it.
But perfect your craft is really continuing to practice your craft and being able to look for opportunities where you can share and build up that confidence and build up that skill. So my biggest advice will just keep doing it. Look for opportunities to speak and to share.
Okay. Well, let me take you back then to that first time, because I know a lot of viewers are scared of pressing that record button, especially when it's live and anything can happen.
Absolutely.
There must have been a time when you were a little bit apprehensive that first time doing it live. What did you do to get over that and take that first step?
Well, you know what? Before I even press the button, because I have jitters. Like when I first started, man, my armpit was sweating, butterflies are in my stomach. Until even now, I still have moments where I feel a little nervous, but I know the countdown's going, I just go.
Okay.
But I think about, it's not about me. If I focus all about myself, then obviously, oh, my hair doesn't look good today, or, you know, what am I wearing, or what people are going to say about me, I make it all about myself. But when you take the focus off of you and think about, I have something today that someone needs to hear, and you make it about people, it just shifts your perspective and allows you to say, I'm just going to go do this. Why? Because if it's just one person that you can impact, you got to do it. It's not about you. I always say, it's not about you, boo.
It's not about you, boo. Okay. Oh, I'll say, bro. It's not about you, bro.
All right, not about you, bro. It's not about you.
Okay.
About other people. And when you keep chase impact, you know, that's the focus. Chase, how can I impact somebody? How can I be an influence? How can I add value? And that's always on my mind before I go on.
And then it's just about your community.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you're passionate about what you're talking about, between the passion and the fact that you're putting the value out there, and because you love people, you want to help people, fire. Just fire.
Awesome. So I'm talking about fighting this girl. I love to hear her speak. She motivates me.
Thank you.
So obviously, I love that chasing impact.
Yes.
I love that combination of words. So I guess that would be your advice. Do it.
Yes.
Chase impact.
Yes.
Feel a fear. Do it anyways.
That's right.
And get the eyes off yourself onto other people.
Absolutely.
Does that
you got
summarize
it.
what you're
That's
telling?
good.
Yeah. So we'll close with that. I hope this is helpful, and I know you're going to want to hear more from Petra. So tell them where they can find you.
Well, guys, I am a lot. Facebook is a platform that I use all the time. So if you're wanting to hear more of my training videos on social media, because I am a social media coach, just launched my coaching last week. You know, the focus and the emphasis on attraction marketing, how to build your brand, how to really craft your message, create content for your Facebook Lives, and really helping women to broadcast their passions. I want to help you to really step out, use the platform, because hey, it's free on Facebook. You have value. I want to help empower you to share that. So Facebook, Petra E. Gordon is my Facebook name on Facebook, and you can find me there. And I look forward to connecting with you.
Great. Well, thank you for coming. I'll put all the links below, and I appreciate you taking the time.
Absolutely. My pleasure.